You know, when it comes to running, my favorite footwear choice is no footwear at all. There's nothing more exhilarating than running along the road completely barefoot, feeling what the road has to give, also feeling how your body is more efficiently basically figuring out how to balance your weight above your feet so that you have the most efficient bouncy stride possible. No need for support. If you have strong feet and legs, your feet can do the support for you. But because some of us live in places where the ground isn't so hospitable, or we live in cities where there is modern obstacles to avoid, say broken glass, metal, the occasional hypodermic needle, you might not want to be running around barefoot. So, my second favorite mode of operation of running is in sandals, basically the convertible of the footwear kingdom. And my favorite model of sandal to run in is the Shamma Sandals TrailStar Maximus. That's what this model is right here. And these are an extremely unique model in themselves, and I will explain about that shortly. Now, what makes this wonderful is that what this sandal doesn't do. It does not raise your heel. It does not artificially raise your arch, thus disengaging it from action, which is a foot spring. It doesn't need to be disengaged. It doesn't cramp your toes either. And it allows your foot to flex as much as you need your foot to flex. All it really does is protect your foot while providing a bit of traction. Now, you might have noticed that this almost kind of looks like a Chaco style sandal as opposed to more of a thong style sandal. While I do like the thong style sandal, it is probably my favorite lacing style of all time. It has the unfortunate tendency of occasionally shifting your feet from side to side whenever you run on, let's say, when it gets wet or the terrain is a little more technical and your foot shifts within the sandal. There's a little bit of shift happening there. Not too much, just enough to occasionally be annoying sometimes. And that's where Shamma came up with this wonderful, what they call the TrailStar style lacing system. Basically, there is a strap for your big toe and a forefoot strap that hugs your foot without confining it. And that runs up here to the rest of the strap, making it a basically 2 to 3 strap system that you can completely customize yourself. It runs through these plugs that run through the bottom in a loop that you will see how this works whenever I show you how to completely tear it apart and customize it for yourself. So in this video, I will show you how I put this sandal together myself. This is a one-of-a-kind, and you can make your own one-of-a-kind too using the parts from Shamma Sandals. First, to show you my old sandals, this is the ones that I am retiring. This is the same sole as the last one, but this is a Maximus sole from a TrailStar. I've completely flattened out the bottom. This has actually become pretty thin. The plugs are busted, which that's a $1 part, by the way. And the footbed is starting to rise up there to, I don't know, I'm holding a mic to a foot, like you can hear it better. The footbed, the straps are starting to wear into my toes because I've busted out the footbed there as well. But that's because these sandals have about 1,220 miles on them. I don't know. I'll put the mileage up here on the screen. Of roads, not even trails. These have been city sandals for me for the most part. I don't think I've run maybe 5 miles of trails in these. These have been exclusively urban runners. And from that, they don't actually look too bad. So, did I go out and buy new Shamma sandals? Retail price, probably costing well over $120 or something like that, which actually, that is cheap when you think about the quality of the materials they're getting, the assembly they're putting together, the design that they put into these. You're getting a good deal. Also, if you can put 1,200 miles on a pair of running shoes and they only cost $100, that's still way better than the $200 to $300 you might be spending on regular running shoes that deflate within 500 miles. No, all I did was buy new soles and new forefoot straps. That's it. You can buy those on the website. I think the soles are in the $50 to $60 range. Foot straps are in the $30 range, something like that. And the plugs are, I think, $1. You need a plug here and a plug here. This one is attached to the rest of the strap. In this video, I'm going to show how I basically took my perfectly good ankle strap and put it on a brand new sole and forefoot strap. This is not only more environmentally sustainable, it's more cost effective, and your body will thank you because you're running in a natural sandal that doesn't do anything besides protect your foot from the ground beneath it. So I found that like the easiest way to first remove the plug, if you are actually retiring a sandal, there are ways of pulling the plugs out. But if you're actually retiring the sole completely, you might as well take a box cutter to the side and completely cut the hole to tear them out in a pretty easy way. But when it comes to inserting the ankle straps through the holes, you're going to be in for a little bit of a struggle if you don't do this method that I figured out after probably hurting my hand. You take a pair of pliers, as you see here, and you run them backwards up through the side holes, but with the pliers closed and to the side. Then, with them in the holes, you would expand them to a good degree, not enough to damage the sole, but enough to grab the plug. And once you've grabbed the plug, actually the tension of the sole material itself will hold on to that plug so that you can pull it through the bottom. And from there, it's just stitching it all together. Not really stitching, just kind of running things together. I would suggest not taking both sandals apart at the same time. Keep one of them assembled for reference so that whenever you forget how you did that, you can look at the other sandal for reference and it'll be a mirror image of it. Unless it's a complete replacement, then only replace that one and you can actually have the actual same sandal for reference in assembling. I'm going to put up some footage here of me assembling the sandal a little bit more. Enjoy. there you have it. Somewhat of an explainer video of running in sandals, the benefit of running in sandals, and how modular and wonderful the Shamma sandal are. There's part of the sandal where you notice this ugly edge that I need to clean up a little bit. That's because I've conformed this to the shape of my foot, as you also saw in the video. All right, I've been Ken. Stay kinetic.